We're going to be in store for a nice calm afternoon, great looking night. So I don't think it's too early to look ahead at what we're anticipating for tomorrow morning because we already have changes, developments, geographic movement on the severe thunderstorm risk map. Live look over 7th and Rangeline where currently we sit at 79 degrees, little bit of a heat index in effect as it feels like 82 right now, similar in nature to what we had yesterday with our highest temperatures up to the northwest where the clouds have already split. 83 in Chanute, 82 in Yates Center. Everybody else, though, nestled right in between about 77 to 79 degrees. And once again, it is going to be a humid afternoon. We're going to hang around to about 70%. We'll see even places hang on to close to 80% as you work down to the south right there where it turns into that darker green with that Gulf moisture. Now, as the clouds begin to break, you can tell we keep all of our rain down to the south, and it's a little bit of a mess down there. Before we check out what they have developing on I-40, let's talk about our current flood warnings. The one on the left-hand side through southeast Kansas into northeast Oklahoma, the north Neosho River. Latest one lasting until 3:52 Thursday morning. And then as we go up into Vernon County, we've got the Osage and Little Osage. Those lasting until tomorrow morning, but those will probably be extended as well with the amount of rain that we're going to get. Now, speaking of watches and warnings, we've got severe thunderstorm watches ranging from eastern Oklahoma into western Arkansas, and it really has been the I-40 corridor and down to the south. Numerous storm reports coming out of the Fort Smith area. As a matter of fact, we can take a live look at what it looks like right now. They call it I-Drive, is their name for it. Give you an idea of the rain-sloshed roads that they have. It looks like they're getting a little break from the torrential rainfall that they had just going on about 15 minutes ago as it progresses off to the east. Kind of a gorgeous looking sky there over Fort Smith, if you will. But they've got numerous roads that are already underwater, and they're going to have to fight that for the rest of the night. And they got another round headed their way for tomorrow as well. So if you got friends or family or you got to make a road trip down I-49 to the I-40 interchange, know that that's what you're going to have to run into. Nationally speaking, the watches and warnings really do kind of run right through the central portion of the U.S. You know, we talked about the severe thunderstorm risk map. And then look at all the green dots that are indicated, the flood warnings that really run right through us, keep on going north-south up the Midwest, up to the Canadian border. Down to the south of us, they've got a heat wave on their hands for the southwestern portion of the United States and Texas. Our temperatures, even though we find ourselves just below the jet stream, we're going to be pretty average for this time of year. Not a whole lot of difference from, you know, the 84, 85 that we'll see compared to what we'd expect for the first full week of June. As we push into tonight, here's where we get our major developments. Don't be surprised if we don't see a spotty shower down to the south sometime this evening, but it's really Wednesday morning we pick up. Double barrel action. We got the one that you see right there that works in from the northwest. And look at this thing sprint in from the west and the southwest. That's what we were talking about, all those flooding concerns they have there in Fort Smith. They're going to get inundated again. Our warnings are certainly going to be extended for our rivers at least, if not county-wide ones. And this thing is going to hang on till about the noon hour and just keeps on rolling through the south. It kind of picks on the southern portion of the four states. But with that being said, I want to point out the northwest and western portion of our highlighted counties, because when this thing first appears, that's when it's going to have the best chance to drop some hail. High winds, not so much. Hail is going to be our main risk for those counties that are indicated there in the yellow, and you can see that it tapers off just a little bit. And really, it's going to be a pretty good storm system that once it gets started right there, yeah, look at that, lasts all the way to the other side of the Mississippi. 7-day forecast, Tanya. Thursday's still looking good, and so we get to take a break there because we're right back at it for Friday. Big difference Friday's front, a little bit of a cold front on the backside of it. Help us out with some of that humidity for Saturday and Sunday.
All right, and definitely we will need that drying out time by this weekend for sure. Even though we got a break today, gonna take it.
Afternoon breaks is what we're gonna get. Afternoon breaks, it's just that we're picking up so much during the morning. Yeah, like you and I were talking about with kids' activities. It's hard to find a field that can withstand the morning rain enough to get them on the field to play in the evening.
There you go. All right, thanks, Michael.